On Academy Island. Don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe to all of our social channels. And share what you're learning today with that special hashtag, Impact, for a chance to win free merchandise every hour during this event. And now, please help me welcome to the International Impact stage, Chairman 100, Dr. Raphael.
What's up? Let's make some noise in here. What's up? Come on, Ariel, let's make some noise right now. If you're excited about the future, let's make some, come on, over there, scream, scream, scream. You gotta scream over there, come on, make some noise, get up, get up. Guys, y'all know how we do it. If you're excited about the future, you gotta stand up right now, you gotta scream right now. I don't care where you are, scream right now because you're excited about your future. Where you at, family? Come on, let's make this song. Let's make some noise in here. All right? Now listen. I got some business to talk to y'all about. And I want to make sure I have your attention, but before we do that, how many of y'all are excited about going chairman? Where are new chairman at? If you're a new chairman, you ought to scream right where you are. You ought to holler right where you are. You ought to say something right where you are. Where are chairman at? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. We're the up-and-coming chairman. We're the new chairman. Where the new chairman at? Listen, if you're P5, make some noise. You're on the right. P2, P1, come on. It's your season. If you're P150, I used to be a P150. Make some noise right there. All right, come on. Let's make some noise. I got something I want to talk to you about. But right now, we need to celebrate. Come on. One more time. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Thank you so much, man. You don't know this is definitely a grace gift for me and my family. As a Chairman 100 here, I first want to say thank you to Chris and Isis who have made this possible. Guys, you have pioneered something so special here that we're able to live a quality of life we never thought we could ever access. Not just Chris and Isis, but you know, you have your Jason and your Matts, your Ivans, and there's so many of you guys who have plowed to make this possible, but also my mentor, Mr. David Imbanitier. If it wasn't for you and the things that you've done in your mentorship to help me get here, I just want to say thank you, bro. You have made this possible. And there's so many people in this audience today that knows what you mean to us, and I just want to say thank you for that. But today, I really want to get to something, guys, and I want you to see this. All of you who are listening to this, I want to make sure you're hearing me because this is very important. Make sure you catch this. I want to do something different. You know, I know everybody's going to come, they're going to talk about the excitement of going chairman and things like that. I want to do just a little different angle, okay? And I want to do this from more of a testimonial of me hitting Chairman 100 from the aspects of what not to do. When you are a chairman, I want to talk to you about your posture. The posture we should have as chairman, because if anybody can talk about the incorrect posture to have, I can definitely talk about that. And I want to talk about that from the angle of what got me here. See, one of the things I understand is if God can't get humility out of you, listen to this, make sure you hear me. If God can't get humility out of you, I want you to hear this, he'll send humiliation to you. This is a proverb I never want you to forget. See, one of the things that I discovered about myself as I began to sin as a chairman 10, and a chairman 25, and a chairman 50, the only thing that fame does is access what's in you that God needs to extract from you. See, if you never know what's there, how can you become better? And becoming a chairman didn't just make me better financially, but it made me discover who I was and who I wasn't as a man. I want to talk to all of the up-and-coming chairmen, all of the new chairmen. I want to talk to you about what I did and how I did it so that you can earn from my wisdom and have a healthy, growing, flourishing organization. I'll never forget this. When we first started this journey, it was so exciting. And we were just running ignorance on fire, right? And you never know when this thing will slip in that will destroy really everything you're trying to do. You know what this thing is? It's called ego. How many of you know what ego is? No. See, most people think ego is the self-appraisal of yourself in a constructive fashion. That's not what ego is. Ego is really this self-driven, angry monster that craves for more. That's ego. It never has enough. It wants more. It doesn't care what it has to step on. It doesn't care what it has to say. It doesn't care what it has to talk. That's ego. How many of you understand? See, this is not a message that people typically talk about, but this is it. And I want you to get this because if ego is there, it caps your potential. And I don't want you capped in your potential. Chairman 100, things supposed to happen, but when you magnify misery over the message that God gives you to give to the masses, you'll find meaninglessness in people that are not constructive to what God wants to do with you. I need you to hear what I just said. I discovered something about myself I didn't realize. That I had ego, emotional. That's what the E stands for, emotional. Emotional people make emotional decisions, and when an emotional decision is made, it sends vibrations throughout your organization. I realize that as a leader, one of the things you have to build a grip on is your emotions. And if you've never had to build a grip on your emotions, then you're going to find out when you get high enough, your emotions will cause what you built to slowly dissipate. Emotions. You gotta let things go. Learn to let it go. Learn to understand people. Learn that people are not going to meet your expectations, so you can love them right where they are. Emotions. Get a grip on easily being offended. Emotions. And the next, the G of ego is the God complex, when can't nobody tell you nothing. How many of you have been in a place when you finally succeeded and now no one can tell you nothing? How many of you become super in your own identity, and as you become super, your alter ego, which really is there, is one craving for more attention. The God complex can't be told when it's wrong, can't hear when it's wrong, don't want to be told when it's wrong. And then when you tell it it's wrong, then the Owen ego comes out. You become the object. See, you want to be the victim. And what I had to ask myself was, if I'm going to go to the next level, do I stay in this low place or do I raise up from here by not making myself a victim? See, I realized something. I said to myself, Spiller, get off the cross. We need the wood. Nobody's coming to your pity party about whatever you're imagining is going on. Get up and make something happen. And I shook it off because I realized that self gets nothing done. I want to do something now. I want to say this, you know, and hitting this right with all these people, you know. I want to say this. You can get to a place where you lose yourself when you really think you discovered yourself. And let me say it this way. You can be so successful that the one thing you love, the one thing you treasure, when you begin to lose that. We went through the most difficult season in 2018, most difficult season. My daughter went through some chemo. We never shared it with anyone. And it was the most ratchet, the most miserable time of my life. And I was still trying to build business without being healed. And when you're I could have opened up to many people and said what we were going through as a family. I just didn't know how to open up because I've never taught. See, when you have ego, you don't know when to speak. You hold it in. I'm speaking to all the chairmen. Guys, listen, learn from me. Don't make my mistakes. Make sure you have some people around you that love you, that you can talk to, and you can be you, and they don't judge you for being you. And you can say how you feel, so that ego won't rise up and you won't become the victim. Because when you become the victim, you miss the victor. Because everything you've conquered, you miss it for the one thing you can't get over. I want you to get over everything. Let people go. Let someone make up the relationship. Guys, life is too short to tell you this in the midst of everything that was going on. The only thing I care about is family. I am Chris, Isis, all of you guys. I love you. I want to send a special shout out to two people. That's Bryce Thompson and Brandon Thompson. I love you guys. And you have taught me more in this experience than anybody else. Thank you for showing me what humility, trust, and honor will do. My name is Dr. Raphael Spiller, and I am out. See you.
Help me give another big round of applause to Chairman 100, Dr. Raphael Spiller. Don't ever miss a beat with the all-new upgrade to the official im.academy app. Everything you love while on the go, plus much, much more, like a new navigation bar, progress bars, streaks, scorecard, battle page, and of course, polls. Available on both the Apple and Android platforms and ready to download at any time. Make business more fun with the powerful im.academy app. Download it today. Hey, IM, want to hear some good news? The im.center dashboard has been updated. That's right. Check out the all-new layout for the homepage with improved visuals to help you get things done much faster. Check out new features that have been simplified, like the search bar, tabs, and an added column showing you the most recent content. Visit im.center right now. That's im.center right now, and see for yourself how this can improve your business. 2021 will be a fresh new start for everyone. So be a part of company history as we've all patiently been waiting for it to be safe to kick off live events once again. Coming next fall, the IM Houston event will take off September 10th to the 12th. Visit imacademy.events for details. Make an impact in your life. Decide what you will become today and get your tickets now. Now, let's Let's make room for a mover and shaker in the industry, Chairman 50, ARIELLE Martin.
What's going on, IM family? My name is ARIELLE Martin. I'm the chairman of this amazing company. Listen, I wanted to talk to you guys about a few things that I truly believe will take your success to the next level. And it's important that I talk about belief system because I understand that if I can believe anything that happens in this world will happen to me, then that's what will happen. We say it all the time, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're already right. So I wanted to talk to you guys about a few things that I truly believe will take your success to a pivotal level as you continue to go forward with your elevation. So the first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is your belief system. Are you in this business or is the business in you? Many times individuals come into this company and they don't give it 110%. They don't give it 120% because they don't truly believe that it can work for them. They see the individuals on the screen. They see the individuals on the Zoom calls. They see the individuals on the stage, but they wonder, is that truly possible for me? Well, I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that it absolutely is. It starts with your level of belief system, right? Many people say that they want to come into this organization, they want to come into this company, and they just want to learn the ropes a little bit. They want to get their feet wet. They want to get their hands dirty a little bit before they start impacting lives. Understand that that's what this educational platform is here for. Understand that that's what your mentors are here for. Understand that that's what your community and your network is here for, to continue to put you in positions and able to win, right? How many people out there have a job? I know that I used to at one point. Did you wait until you're promoted in order to tell people that you were working? Or did you truly just tell people that I'm going to get started? I'm doing this each and every single day. I'm doing that each and every single day. And I'm figuring out ways to impact my life. I'm figuring out ways to get my bills paid. I'm figuring out ways to get to the next level. That's how we have to treat our businesses. We don't have to wait until we're experts. It takes 10,000 hours of true, pure practice. Imagine if I had waited 10,000 hours in order to start impacting happy and grateful, that I decided to jump right in and go ahead and get right to it, right? Many people see these certain levels of elevation. They think, okay, I don't necessarily know if I can do it, right? I don't necessarily know if I have that level of impact, if I have that level of skill, if I have that level of influence, right? I'm here to tell you that you absolutely can do it. Don't have those limiting beliefs around certain things. Don't have those limiting beliefs around money. Don't have those limiting beliefs around relationships. Don't have those limiting beliefs. Understand, if you raise the bar for yourself, if you set yourself on a status quo, if you set yourself to a standard of excellency, you will be able to discard those limiting beliefs and take yourself to the next level. The next thing that you have to do is you have to have a level of action, right? Many people say that they want to truly get started on certain things, that they want to have a certain level of results before they can take it to the next level, right? You don't want to wait until you necessarily have all of the results, because imagine what will happen if you have a community of people that are around you doing the things that it is that you're doing as well too. Imagine what it is you do. That platinum 150 level. I'm sure there's some platinum 150s that are out here in the audience. Imagine what would happen if you can create that success for other individuals around you. You create 10 platinum 150s, right? All of a sudden you're a platinum 1000 leader. Imagine the level of elevation that you can get to. Just really truly feel and understand what it feels like to be able to secure that residual income, to be able to secure that impact, to be able to for people to look at you and say, because of you, I did not give up. Many people say that I want to just do this on my own and then I'll figure out a way to lead others. But imagine what would happen if you company wouldn't be on its way to 1 million customers. This company wouldn't be on its way to impacting hundreds and thousands of people each and every single day. The two are better than one because they have good return for their labor. Two are better than one because if one of them falls down, another person can help that person up. Two are better than one because what happens if one falls and nobody can help them up? Two are better than one because if two lie down together, that they'll keep each other warm. But if you're by yourself, you have nobody around you to impact you, to help help you up, to help get you to the next level. Two are better than one because you may be overpowered, but two can defend themselves. And understand that a cord of 3 strands is not easily broken. I believe that it's in divine order, that this company has set up P150 to be 3 individuals impacting together, learning together, growing together, because a cord of 3 strands is not easily broken. In an organization that is built off of unity and duplication cannot easily be broken, but what is it that you're going to build a foundation to get to your next level? So we talked about belief system. We talked about our actions, right? We have to talk about putting things into action so that we can be interacted as well too. If the world can be created, the entire world can be created in 7 days. Imagine what you can do in your business in 7 days. We're made in an image of perfection. So that means that you have to be close to doing the right things, right? Don't make the excuses if you that we see is created by our words. So the things that you speak on, the actions that you do on the daily are what How would you like your world to look? What cars would you like to be driving? What homes would you like to be living in? What food do you want to taste? How do you want to smell? How do you want to wake up every single morning and live your life to the absolute fullest? Right? You making excuses as to why you cannot do something is essentially saying that there's mistakes that were being made when I was created. There's no way that I could be recreated in a perfect image. Don't doubt yourself. Don't have those limiting beliefs around the things that you feel as if you can do. And the last thing that I want you guys to do is have a level of repetition. Continue to stay consistent. Continue to best at everything that you have to do, but understand that you must be better than the way that you were before. 1% better, 5% better, 10% better. Continue to repeat those things over and over and over again. And what happens for those who are taking notes along with me, you have your belief, you have your action, and you have your repetition. That all comes together to set the bar high, B-A-R, belief, action, and repetition. Where are you setting the bar for yourself? What standard are you setting for your life? What standard are you setting for your organization? What standard are you setting for the individuals to the left and to the right of you? Many people don't achieve certain things in this life because they simply do not believe that they will. If I can just make this, I'll be okay. No, you're meant to live a life of fulfillment. You weren't just put on this earth to just pay bills and die and just go about your day. You were truly meant for this life to be lived. Understand that life isn't just meant to be worked, it's meant to be lived. You're not here for survival, right? The reason that we go so hard in this business, the reason why we have so much passion is because we've known what it's like to be average. We know what it's like to be ordinary, but the education, the platform, the system that we've created here allows us to be extraordinary. We no longer have to be ordinary. This world so often tries to put us in these boxes and tries to input fear into our lives and make us feel as if certain things are not accommodating or we can't be accustomed to certain things. But understand that we are here and we are passionate to understand and help you understand that you truly can get to the next level and truly achieve the success that you desire. How do you raise your level of belief? How do you raise your level of awareness in the system? You have to put yourself around the things that you desire. You have to be surrounded by those that have the success that you desire. Go test drive that fancy car that you want. Step into that house that you want. Go touch the things that it is that you want to desire and to buy, right? Even though you can't afford it right now, but understand that your time is coming. But you have to raise your level of awareness. You have to raise your level of belief by being surrounded by the things in which you desire. Don't worry about other individuals who don't necessarily see the vision for you. I see the vision for you. We see the vision for you. We are all rooting for you, and we want you to get to the next level. The same is up, it's even faster than we've been able to do so. Listen, I'm so happy and grateful that Chairman is already done for you. Chairman is already done for your family. I see it. It's catching up to you. You just have to raise that bar and understand that the standard has already been set for you. Now it's time for you to go out there and do it. It's been an honor and a pleasure to serve you guys. I will see each and every single one of you guys at the top. The bottom is way too crowded, and we'll never look down on any individuals unless we are helping to lift as we climb.
Let's hear it again for this rising top leader. She's Chairman 50, ARIELLE Marquez. Want to win $1,000? Let's have some fun. Be the first to catch the panda anytime during the I Am Mastery Academy virtual event, and $1,000 is yours. The game is easy. Are you ready? Number 1, watch the event. Number 2, catch the panda by screenshot. Next, be the first to post to Instagram with the hashtag impact, and you win. It's that easy. 10 chances to win from Saturday to Sunday, anytime during any one of our speakers. Just look for CEO Christopher Terry's personal panda logo, and you've got 10 seconds to catch the panda. It's game time. Go ahead, talk some smack. Yeah, you heard me. Who's a screen ninja? Challenge your team. Challenge other teams. Challenge anyone. Let's see who's the fastest to post to the hashtag impact. The rules are simple. You must have a purchase ticket to play. It must be a screenshot from a registered ticket holder's phone or computer to win. 10 winners total. 1 winner per catch. $10,000 total will be given away. So don't wait. For only $24.95, get your ticket now at im.academy.events. And start practicing your screenshot skills to catch the panda and win $1,000. Together, we can make an impact. And now, let's get ready to hear from one of the youngest leaders in history, Chairman 100, JAYLIN GOSS.
What's going on, family? What's going on? I see you now. What's up? Family, oh my goodness, this is crazy. Wow. What is going on? My name is JAYLIN GOSS, brand new chairman of 100 within I Am Mastery Academy. And I'm going to give each and every one of you all something to take home today. Right? I was able to hit chairman 100 in 13 months of being in this business. And you got to understand that it's not really rocket science. It's not really hard. Right? This is a business about excitement, about passion, about energy, and about having, people first over profits. Right? We're all here for one goal, and that's to be able to bring the collective up. Right? And you got to understand that one thing to do is to become a servant leader. Right? A lot of people ask me, Jay, how did you hit chairman? How did you hit chairman 10 in 3 months, right? How did you do this in 7? Whatever the case is, and the only answer is because I was a servant to the people who came after me, right? I came in this business and I did not look back, and I made sure nobody that joined with me looked back either, right? This is an experience more so than it even is an opportunity. This is a solution. So you have to act like it's a solution. You have to share it like it's a solution, right? Realize for me that this here is something that we're creating that's a legacy. I truly believe they're going to make a movie about it. Right? I truly believe that this will be in the history books, and to do so, to make sure your name is not in there, you're not just the B-list celebrity, right? You gotta make sure that you're front row when it comes to becoming that servant leader, right? It's not about you anymore, right? Family, right? Forget about me, I love you. That is my unity works, right? Relationships works. I always tell people, this is a game of, chess, not checkers. A lot of individuals think that it's about profits. A lot of individuals think that it's honestly about bringing people into business, right? Family, this is about relationships, right? This is more so about building more and more relationships with people that you meet to be able to create that longevity, right? That is how you create that retention. That is how you create the energy behind your business for it to boom, right? For it to boom. So I'm extremely excited for each and every one of you all to see exactly what we really have to offer, because these, first couple of years or whatever the case is, they were great. But I'm telling you right now, what we have set for I Am Mastery Academy is about to be amazing, family. You got to realize that you are not here, by yourself, and you did not get here by yourself. This is all about a family, not a team, right? Not honestly even a business. This is a family I want to shout out Supreme Billionaires Club, our particular investment group, right? It grew to thousands, right? Thousands of individuals in a very short amount of time. And a lot of people try to figure out how to duplicate the success. And the only answer that we give you is that men lie, right? Women lie, and what? And what? Numbers don't, family. Numbers don't. It is not about, ranks, family. I hear a lot of people say, how can I get to the next rank? How can I get to the next rank? It's a level, yes, but it's more so a responsibility that you have to now thousands of people upon tens of thousands of individuals. You have to ask yourself right now, you want to get to Chairman 750, right? Right? I know everybody does, but family, do you have what it takes to carry on that responsibility to Chairman 750, right? That's the question that you ask yourself. I want to thank everybody that's on the IM because you truly have changed my life, and I was great to keep the mission that we have. Family, I will see you all soon. I love and I appreciate you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, give it up for Chairman 100, JAYLIN GOSS.
For many of our users, the live trading rooms are the most valuable section that is included in your DeLorean subscription. To access, sign into the im.center and click on the left side and click Go Live. From there, scroll down until you see the DeLorean badge. Click the badge and you'll see the entire live trading room schedule DeLorean has to offer. Please understand that these times do change periodically. Click the picture of the educator you would like to view and their live room will pull up. Under each educator, you will find recordings and favorites where further training material can be found.
We hope you're enjoying this valuable session today. Don't forget to follow us, like, and subscribe to our social channels and share what you've just learned with our special hashtag, Impact, for a chance to win free merchandise every hour during this event. And remember, wherever we go, we are the examples of leadership in choosing how to live out our best lives. So please follow your local COVID-19 social distancing guidelines at all times, staying 6 feet apart while together. No matter where we may be today, we can make this world a better place to live in. I am. What will you become? The world we live in, as we know, is going through some massive changes. Seems like nothing is for certain, but we're better than that. We might be apart this convention, but together we can make a difference. When was the last time that watch, shirt, or luxury brand made this a better place? That's what I thought. Represent the change you want to see in the world. Visit imchange.org right now, and with every purchase in the store, IM will donate 10% of all proceeds to charities in need, using the special code IM10 for that 10% discount valid only this weekend. What will you become? Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the Impact Arena stage, please welcome another influential key leader from Latin America, Chairman 100, Daniel CUEVA.
Por eso estamos donde estamos, la cuenta duplicamos, todos los días ganamos. Conquistar resultados. He ahí el problema. Por mucho tiempo me pregunté qué tenía que hacer para alcanzar resultados, qué tenía que desarrollar, qué tenía que pensar, cómo podía llevar a mi familia a un siguiente nivel, a poder alcanzar la libertad financiera, a conquistar todos sus sueños y metas. Y eso es lo que vamos a hablar hoy. Les saluda Daniel CUEVA, Chairman 100, Diamond. Que me permitieron alcanzar mis resultados. El primero, tuve que entender de que en cada proceso hay que ser agradecido. Primero agradecido con Dios, porque Dios nos da la oportunidad de vivir, la oportunidad de crear, la oportunidad de conquistar. Y tú tienes que aprender a ver cada minuto que vives como una oportunidad de poder tomar decisiones. Que esas decisiones van a empezar con ser feliz. Ya lo vamos a tocar en los otros puntos. Pero cuando entiendes que hay un agradecimiento por respirar, un agradecimiento por vivir, entiendes que también puede haber un agradecimiento por conquistar. Cuando tú agradeces, mereces. Cuando tú agradeces, lo entiendes, porque empiezas a atraer el futuro hacia el presente. Entonces, ¿qué empecé a hacer? Lo que empecé a hacer es agradecer por el futuro como si ya fuera un hecho. Empecé a agradecer por los sueños, las metas y los objetivos que hemos venido alcanzando, y sigo agradeciendo por los objetivos que vamos a seguir alcanzando. Eso me mantiene en una energía armoniosa de desarrollo, de avance, porque entiendo de que todavía no soy la versión que quiero ser, pero sí agradezco por la versión a la cual voy a llegar. Entonces, cuando agradeces, empieza el camino hacia la conquista. Lo segundo que tienes que entender, y que tuve que entenderlo con experiencias, es que uno tiene que aprender a asumir sus decisiones. Uno es el responsable, porque cuando uno dice, la excusa es esto, es que mira, Daniel, pasó esto, pasó aquello, eso simplemente son excusas. A mi familia le robaron las empresas que tenían.
Excellent evening. I know some of you might not hear the Spanish. Just for a few minutes, another English speaker will be up. So just, especially some of you that are just coming in, don't think it's all in Spanish. There have been English presenters all this while. In fact, this is the first Spanish for this second session. So enjoy his session, nod your head, shake your head, kick your feet, jump, even though you don't know what he's saying, but he's saying something great. He's a Chairman 100 in his early 20s. Let's go.
Con las personas que quiero. Y ahí va lo tercero. Tuve que entender que el amor es un poder impresionante. Mucha gente habla de deseo, que quiero desear esto, que quiero lo otro, que quiero lo otro, que quiero un número, que quiero ganar tanto. Y eso no va a ser tan fuerte porque simplemente es un número. Yo tuve que entender que ese número tenía que estar amarrado con un sentimiento de amor. Muchas personas preguntan, Daniel, ¿cómo hiciste para alcanzar el Chairman 100? Y lo primero que yo les digo es qué tanto amas para ser Chairman 100. ¿Por qué lo quieres hacer? ¿Cuáles son las razones por las cuales tú quieres alcanzar resultados? Entonces tuve que plasmar y aterrizar ese amor hacia los resultados que buscaba. Yo sabía que alcanzando resultados iba a eliminar las deudas de mi familia. Yo sabía que con eso iba a poder viajar por el mundo con las personas que quiero. Yo sabía que iba a tener tiempo para poder estar con ellos. Entonces, por amor a ellos, alcancé resultados. Y acá te voy a dar un secreto también. También te tienes que amar a ti. Y tú tienes que aprender. Y ese objetivo con tu vida. Porque lo vas a alcanzar. Ahí es donde aumentas fe, donde aumentas creencia. Y ahí es cuando amas el futuro y amas el proceso. Lo cuarto que tuve que entender es que las ventajas las tenía que crear. No importaba si es que antes no había creado ventajas. Entendí que el pasado ya sucedió y que no lo puedo cambiar. Entonces tenía que en el presente desarrollar ventajas. Y Daniel, ¿qué es lo importante de desarrollar ventajas? Cuando tú tienes ventajas de diferencias, cuando diferencias te pones en las luces y por ende encuentras mayores alternativas para poder alcanzar resultados. Meta y poder diferenciarme del resto para poder acelerar el resultado. después, adivina qué, vienen los mayores resultados. Mucha gente quiere alcanzar resultados grandes y no se educa. Mucha gente cree que con educación común va a alcanzar resultados poderosos y no, déjame decirte que educación común te da resultados comunes. Tienes que empezar a buscar una educación diferenciada, específica, que te permita poder tomar ventaja respecto al resto, ponerte bajo las luces, que el éxito te encuentre a ti. Empezamos. Lo quinto y último que te voy a recomendar es que tuve que entonces yo simplemente lo veía como eso, como un reto para evolucionar, para crecer. Y entendí que estaba escribiendo el libro de mi vida, que estaba grabando la película de mi vida y que esa película y ese libro iba a terminar cumpliendo los sueños y metas que me había establecido. Así que, campeón, conquistador, te voy a regalar algo. Te voy a decir lo que me digo todos los días para crear energía, para salir a conquistar resultados. Mira esto. Yo me levanto, me miro al espejo. Hoy hay una oportunidad. Soy agradecido por la oportunidad que me dio Dios hoy de respirar. Hoy me voy a vencer a mí mismo. Hoy voy a crear. Hoy voy a avanzar. Hoy voy a ir por esa lucha, por esa conquista de resultados. Porque yo soy el protagonista, yo soy el que tomo las decisiones y no importa mi condición, importa la decisión. Hoy soy feliz porque es un hecho de que voy a ir por los resultados que quiero. Es un hecho, eso ya está. Y estoy agradecido por lo que viene. Hoy voy a concentrarme en las actividades que me permitan ir y crear ventajas para conquistar resultados poderosos. Hoy es un día más en la historia de mi leyenda. Hoy es un día más, y por ende una oportunidad para que sigas escribiendo el libro de tu leyenda. Se despide mi prueba. Le mando un fuerte abrazo. Nos vemos en la próxima. Chao, chao, chao.
Go ahead and make some noise one more time for Latin America's Chairman 100, Daniel CUEVA. Por eso estamos donde estamos.
Hey guys, my name is ARIELLE. I'm from Venezuela. I've been doing ECX Academy for about because it's something that I've been wanting to do for so long, and so far I have 80 sales, and I cannot wait to see the outcome in the next 90 days.
My name is Susie. I'm from Los Angeles. With ECX Academy, I learned how to run ads and test them with a couple of strategies. I was able to sell more than 900 units. The Academy is awesome, and I highly recommend it.
Hey, my name is Johnson, and I'm from Los Angeles. I would say my favorite aspect of the ECX Academy is the fact that these videos take these long, complicated chunks of information, and they break them down into small, simple steps. This course basically taught me how to identify and sell to very passionate niches. I was then able to take these proven strategies and generate over 350 sales for the LED light bulb. So for anyone who's even curious about learning how to generate extra income on the side, I would highly recommend this course as well as the ongoing training.
Hi everyone, my name is Chris Reed. I'm from Rhode Island. In 2015, I found e-commerce and social media ads. I will never forget it. I heard my first cha-ching. That changed my life forever. Since then, I received over 700,000 orders from all over the planet and became one of the top social media advertisers in the world. Now I'm super excited to bring my education to IM mastery through ECX Academy, and I look forward to helping tens of thousands of more people become e-commerce store owners.
And now, make some noise for one of America's top earners, Chairman 100, Idu Uzadima.
I'm outside in an MG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me.
Imagine a life, filled with no negativity. Imagine a life where you only, filled with positive thoughts. That's what I did with my life. I saw a complete turnaround because, people don't understand that you are a product of your environment. Whatever type of negative thoughts, whatever type of negative environments you are, that will consume you. I stopped watching scary movies. I stopped watching anything that would put negative thoughts in my mind so I could completely clear it out with positive people. I stopped even hanging around negative people. Everybody around me, anyone that knows me, I stand for PVO, positive vibes only. That's everybody that's around me knows that knows that, we're only positive. If you're ever, let's kill it with the solutions. Successful people going back and forth with the problem. Successful people find a way to, figure out the problems faster, figure out how to solve the problems faster. You always want to be an asset to everybody's life, not a liability. You never want to be the person that's always complaining about what's going on in your life, trying to figure out a solution to the problems that's in your life. You don't want to be, you want to be the mentee that, is the person that, your mentor is bragging about, the person that your mentor is always trying to talk to, because you have to understand that as your mentor is growing, as your mentor is developing, you're also going to develop, because as he's becoming a better person, if you're the person he's talking to every day, if you're the person he's trying to get to the next level, you're by law easily going to get to the next level. People will try and let, the emotions that's in their life kind of try and consume their life. You want to take, the negative emotions or anything that's, making you feel bad and kind of use that as fuel. There's a lot of bad things that's actually happened in my life. Right before I hit Chairman 50, I found out, that my dad had COVID. I found out that my dad had cancer. I found out that my mom also tested for COVID. It's like, a lot of people would sulk. A lot of people would get depressed, but I use that as fuel to go harder, because what is really, sulking or being depressed actually going to do for your life? You take that, take that anger, you take that anxiety, you take that depression, and you use it to be more successful so you can actually, fix that problem. A lot of people try and let, the emotions consume their life, but it's just like, you have to really understand, like, what's the point? Life is going to go on without you. There's no point in letting the emotions consume your life, because you create your own world. You're just living in it. You have to understand. So if you have a whole world filled with no negativity and filled with only positive thoughts, positive outcomes, that's what's going to be manifested in your life. Only positive thoughts. You just like, I'm really big on the law of attraction. Whatever you think about the most controls your life. So if I'm thinking only positive thoughts, that's what's going to be manifested in my life. Yeah, a lot of people try, a lot of people tend to be liabilities in their business instead of an asset. You want to try and be the person that's bringing immense value to your business. How are you making your business better? You don't want to be the person that's making the business go down. You are a product of your business. You don't want to be the liability. You want to be an asset. How much value are you actually bringing to your business? A rank is the lowest form of leadership. Leadership and actually being a leader is the highest paying occupation. But what a leader is somebody that, that can bring value to the masses, bring value to all, not just value to certain people, but value to the entire community. A lot of certain people are always trying to, focus on their business or focus on these certain people. You need to focus on the crowd, focus on the overall goal. Same thing with Trade House, same thing with IM. I'm not focused on just, our business, a dignified drip. I'm focused on how can I bring value to all? How can I be an asset to all? How can I be, the type of person that, they're always talking about, that he brings an immense value. This business cannot run properly because he's not in the business. His business cannot run properly because, he's such an asset to the business. He's not a liability. And you want to try and be the least liability to the business as much as possible. We also have to understand that You don't want to be, why are we so consumed on what's going on in other people's life? You know, why are we so consumed what's going on around other people? The only thing that really matters is what's going on in our life, and you know what we're actually grateful for. You know, gratitude is one of the strongest emotions, one of the strongest things in our body, because that gratitude is what's going to kill doubt. That gratitude is what's going to overflow our bodies, what's going to consume our body to make you never doubt. It's going to increase your belief system because you're so grateful for what's going on in your life. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life. You just want to, you know, I try and wake up every single day and think of 10 things that, you know, that I'm actually grateful for. So now when I wake up, instead of, you know, negativity, you know, hitting me, and, you know, the positive and the gratitude that I actually have is going to kill any type of negative things that actually come my way, because there's so much abundance that's going on in my life. There's so many great things that's actually going on in my life. So it's like no negative things can actually, you know, affect me, and the positive is always going to outweigh the negative, because I'm not worrying about what's going on in other people's life. I'm just worrying about there's a positive problem and a negative problem. You choose which problem that you actually want to focus on. It's like when you see a big paragraph, you can, there's two types of people. They can read it a certain way, you know. A lot of people, they can see, you know, this was a negative outcome, but when I look at it, I'm going to see, you know, well, you know, I see the negative side, but I also do see the positive side, and that's going to, you know, basically break that barrier of negativity, and I'm gonna actually focus on the positive, which is the law of attraction, and that's what's gonna, you know, actually manifest in my life, because I'm choosing only to see the positive problems rather than the negative problems. And you're gonna get both of them, but, you know, I try and really focus on one thing, because whatever you think about the most controls your life. Look, what I really want people to understand is, like, I understand the trainings, I understand the team buildings, I understand, you know, all things that you development. And what a lot of people are missing is that success is a mindset. I've always learned from, you know, Bryce, I've always learned from David, that you need to focus on how are you thinking. You know, 90 to 99% of how come mentally. It's going to come from your mental. That's what you truly have to understand. It's like, it's not about what you can do, but it's about how you think. Are you outsmarting people? You know, this is kind of like a game of chess. You know, how are you going to get someone to check me? You always have to be 3 steps ahead of people. You always have to try, you know, increase your vibrations and increase how you're thinking, and be 1 step of everybody in your business. So now, since you're on such a higher pedestal, you know, people have a way to, you know, actually reach higher. People also have a way to, you know, actually continue to elevate, because you continue to elevate. So you have to continue to increase your mind, continue to actually grow who you are, so that people are going to be inspired, because they always say the greatest human act is to inspire. And they're going to be inspired by how you're thinking. They're going to be inspired by how, you know, solving problems. They're going to be inspired by, you know, how you're thinking. A lot of times you haven't got that success in your business because you're not ready for it, because you're not ready for it in the mind. One thing I've realized to be in this business is, you know, actually be a student in the game. You know, I've always learned that you need to dumb yourself down so that you can actually be the dumbest in the room, so you'll have more to learn. You know, if you're the smartest in the room, then you'll never have, you know, much to learn. You know, I never have too much pride to learn from somebody else. I never have too much pride to, you know, learn from a P150, a P600, a P1000. It doesn't matter what rank you are. Always be humble enough. Always have so much humility that you're willing to, you know, learn from somebody else. I never have too much pride to learn from somebody that's, you know, that's even ahead of me. You know, so a lot of people, you know, slow down, or, you know, don't actually get the success that they desire because they're in competition with the people that's in their business. You know, that's strike number 1. You know, you don't want to do that. You don't want to not learn from somebody and not take notes because you're in competition or you're trying to be somebody. That person that you're willing not to, you know, take notes from, or you're willing not to listen from, is probably what's setting you back or holding you back from getting to the next level. Throw your pride away, you know, actually sit back and become a student to the game and actually listen to everything that you need to know. But now I really want to get into the actual training of imagination to manifestation. You know, that's one thing that I've been hearing so far, is like the mind is such a powerful thing. The mind is one of the most powerful things in your body, and God has equipped us with something that everybody has, but how are you actually utilizing it? You know, we all have an imagination, but how far, you know, is your imagination actually expanding? I actually, you know, when I was a kid, when I was little, my imagination actually used to be kind of short, used to actually be kind of small. But through the times as, going to church, listening to other people, I realized that I had to expand how I'm thinking, Let me actually give a short example. When I was in church, my pastor, he was talking about how big imagination was, how powerful imagination was. He wanted this huge house. He just knew that it was for him. He just knew that he didn't want no other house. So, he got a brochure of the house. He started studying. He started, actually building the picture in his mind, building the image in his mind. Actually living in his house. He started feeling like he actually belonged there. As he was there, he started, thinking like, yo, this is it. This is it. This is where I belong, And so, but the price wasn't in his range. So, he started thinking, he started imagining the price in his head. And so he went back to the person that was, selling the house, and they told him the price, and it still wasn't his price range. So, 2-3 weeks later, he started, reading scriptures about houses. He started, doing all these things just to, actually build the vision in his head. And, he came back 3 weeks later, and the price had went down, half the price, but it still wasn't the price that he actually, manifested. It still wasn't the price that he was actually envisioning. A month or 2 later, he came, the owner of the house actually called him and said, the price is actually exactly what you was looking for. The price actually fell to the price what he was actually imagining, because whatever you can actually see, whatever you can actually see with the eyes in your heart will actually become manifested. Like I said, you create your own world, and you're just living in it. In his world, he had the vision, he had the picture for what he actually had in mind for the house, and the price actually went down, and he now actually owns the house. Imagination is just so powerful, it's just so beautiful, and that's why this training is about imagination to manifestation, because whatever is in here is going to be, actually transitioned into the real life. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Chairman 100, Edu.
I don't waste your time because it's my right. I'm out. Question. Why are you still here? Here, like 9 to 5. Is it to chase the big bucks, to hold up here, to say yes to the yes man, to listen to this guy, to have you lift this line higher so you can line your boss's wallet? I didn't think so. You're here because you got your own clock. Your clock doesn't have a slow hand. Your life doesn't have a punch card. You're here to trade those wheels for these wheels. That board for this board. That view for this view. You're here to trade bargain for premium. Work day for weekend. Ideas for paydays. You're here to learn to trade. And learning the crypto market is like turning on the afterburns. If crypto is raw power, we're the hardest. We're Swipecoin, your crypto mentor. We're the only system that puts supercharged at your beck and call with up-to-the-minute swing market ideas, scalping strategies, and in-depth instruction, and a live chat with our experts at your fingertips. Crypto moves fast. You got to keep up. Swipecoin stays a step ahead, so you can learn to capture all of crypto's power. You're here because you know there's a world beyond the 9 to 5, and you want to trade that dial for this dial, and that seat for this seat. You're a fighter pilot in a building full of passengers, and you know, like we know, that the future is ready for takeoff, and climbing in feels just like this.
To learn more about the existing 100,000 promotion, 10 winners for a total of $100,000, just check your back office for full details. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Chairman 250, Darwin Lopez.
Let's go! Listen, guys, it's been a long, long journey. I know you guys are watching this from wherever you guys are watching this from. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. I just came up on the stage, right?
to give you guys a couple nuggets, to help you guys with what has been going on and help you guys get to the next level, right? So I want you to think about the starting point, right? There's two positions in this company, right? It's where you start, which is the first rank, and where you end, which is the last rank. All right, and understand that you have to make a decision. If you guys don't make a decision, right, nothing's gonna change because you guys gotta understand your paradigm is gonna stay in control. And if you make that decision to change your habits, to change what you do on a daily basis, it's not gonna happen. This is why you guys must make a decision today that you guys are going to go chairman. Right? And chairman. Right? Keep saying that to yourself every single day until it happens. You guys need to start reading. You guys need to start growing. You guys don't start developing yourself, and you guys don't start learning and growing every single day, even if you go to the top, you gotta keep growing every day, or else you're gonna go to the bottom as fast as you went up. Right? And understand, everybody here, you guys are all leaders. Everybody here is a regular chairman. Understand that everybody that's here watching this will max out the comp plan because you guys are here for a purpose. You guys are watching this. You guys are dedicating yourself to do this for a reason. Right? Understand, you are a leader. Right? And leadership doesn't always start out in the front. This is not where leadership starts. Leadership starts out in the back. Leadership starts out by being the best P150 that you can possibly be. It starts out by being the best P600, right? It starts out by being the best P1K, P2K. You gotta be the best at helping other people. You gotta be the best at doing things that you want to be done for yourself, even though it wasn't done for you. You gotta be able to give back. I know it's hard, but I know you can do it. I know you guys can push yourself. Example, raise your hand as high as you can. That's as high? Raise it a little higher. See how you guys just raised it a little bit higher? That means you guys are able to do more. Because I told you to raise your hand to the highest possible, and you guys did it. So that means you guys have room to grow. You guys have room to get better. Right? And I know you guys want to go from P150 to chairman and live the chairman lifestyle. Right? I know you guys want the money. I know you guys want the lifestyle, but are you guys ready for the responsibilities? Right? Are you guys ready for the P600 conflicts? For the P1K criticism? For the chairman responsibilities? Are you guys ready for those problems? I understand this is not activated, this is step-by-step stages. It's step-by-step. And understand, hacking away at it. That you guys are taking is going to be worth it at the end only. All right. You guys go through, right? No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You guys will get through it. You guys have to grow through this business in order to get through it. Right? You're gonna grow through your problems. Right? Gosh, if I can do it, you can do it. We both have the same 24 hours. We all have the same content, the same products. Right? You just gotta believe. And believe much bigger, much sooner. You gotta believe that you can become a chairman, that you can make this happen. Guys, I appreciate you guys for coming out. and watching this online, wherever you guys are watching this from, I love you guys. I'll see you guys at the next convention.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it one more time for Chairman 250, Darwin Lopez. Ladies and gentlemen, coming this spring, get a chance to spend quality time with the founder and CEO and all the top IM leaders with exclusive leadership training, luxury activities, and be the very first chairman to visit the all-new IM Mastery Academy Chairman Retreat Home with breathtaking views of the Las Vegas Strip. Flights, hotels are all included. To attend, you must be a qualified chairman for 1 full month out of 3 months, starting this November 1st, 2020 to January 2021. So keep checking your back office for more details as we continue to get through the obstacles of the current social distancing that we all must follow. 2021 is the year we hope to reconnect and ignite in person our passion to become the true leaders that this world needs. Set your goals today and manifest it that it will be done, and be the very first chairmen in the company's history to experience this historic getaway. Did you know everything you need to protect yourself online is right here? That's right. Check out the quick and easy to read social media compliance handbook and get caught up on the latest guidelines, helping you build your teams in a way that will last and build the right way. And together we can protect the house, making sure those commission checks continue to come weekly. We hope you're enjoying this valuable session today. Don't forget to follow us, like, and subscribe to our social channels and share what you've just learned with our special hashtag, Impact, for a chance to win free merchandise every hour during this event. And remember, wherever we go, we are the examples. Lives. So please follow your local COVID-19 social distancing guidelines at all times, staying 6 feet apart while together. No matter where we may be today, we can make this world a better place to live in. I am. What will you become? And now, throw your hands up for none other than Chairman 50, Noel Trimble.
It has been one of the most amazing, life-impacting, life-changing opportunities that I've ever been in. It's almost been about, I would say, 2 years since being in, and the biggest thing I've taken away from this is simply just having consistency. But it's crazy because before I joined this opportunity, I actually was working at Walgreens. Wow, God bless Walgreens. I was working from 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. every single morning, the graveyard shift. And I absolutely hated it. I had to do something else. I knew I had to find another way. And literally this opportunity came across, really took it and ran with it. A lot of people in this opportunity always need an extra. Grabbed it and ran with it, and literally now I'm here as currently a Chairman 250, Chairman 100, loading very soon. And I can say this has changed my life in a matter of 1.5 years. I was literally down, like everyone, down and bad, in a bad place, and stay consistent, stay dedicated, stay disciplined in this opportunity. And now 2 years later, in a whole different space, whole different energy, all because I decided to say yes to something, all because I decided to stay consistent consistent to something, all because I decided to stay disciplined to something. And a lot of us always choose to, we say we want all these things, but yet we don't want to commit to them. We don't want to stay disciplined to them. It's like we'll stay disciplined to all these things that don't give us absolutely anything. We'll stay committed to relationships for 2.5 years and we get absolutely nothing out of it. We'll stay committed to job for 2.5 years to get a 50-cent raise after 5. And it's that we can't stay committed to not a little online company, but an online company as if we can't do it. And that's where a lot of people can't exactly what you want, where you want to be, what you want out of life. And honestly, you get to choose, whether, you get to live a good life or not. You have to understand you are right now in your life because of everything you have decided to do up until this point. So if you don't like where your life is at, change it. So the biggest thing, like I said, that I took with this opportunity is simply just having consistency. And I don't know if a lot of people really understand what consistency is or how it even implements into your business, but I think it's one of the key factors of simply just having, a successful business. If you aren't successfully consistent, there's no way you can have a real successful business. A lot of us, we show up one day for our business, but the next we don't show up, but we expect the same results. And one thing I always tell my people is, you can't get mad at the results you don't get from the work you don't do. So if you are in IM Academy, one thing I would really, really just implement into your daily activities is just remember, to go hard every single day. Go out and get what you want every single day. And if you don't remember what you want, make something up of what you want and go get it. Never let that anyone can use a gym example. So let's say that, we're going to the gym, we buy a gym membership, and let's say the gym membership is our IM Academy membership. And we show up. We show up every single day. We log in, we go to the gym, we scan our little cards to go in the gym, but yet we don't use the equipment, yet we don't use the products, yet we don't get on the treadmill, yet we don't get on, the harmonic scanner. We don't actually use the gym equipment, but yet we have a gym membership. Do you think we're going to get the abs? Absolutely not. It's called fake consistency. So if you have that in this opportunity and you wonder why you're still in the same place, you're probably using that fake consistency, and that's probably you, and you should probably need to figure it out what you got to do. And that's one of the things that, I really had to implement in my business. Am I doing, real consistency, or am I doing the fake one? And I realized, I was kind of in the middle. I wasn't doing it completely 100%, and I realized my business wasn't moving 100% until I, went full in consistency and showed up every single day, used my products and services, gave it 110%, and really just took what the business was giving me. And that's literally how I got to where I am now in this company. And it's all really just from consistency and not just, downplaying myself. Advice. This is simply for you. Stay focused, and keep emotions out of the business. I know it's so hard just to not bring our emotions in, not to bring all the outside stuff in, but I promise you, do not mix business and pleasure. Don't get involved, and simply just keep your head straight, keep your mind straight, and keep your eyes on the prize. It can get very, very distracting, trust me. I know personally, but please don't let it distract you. And it's our time, lady. Chairwoman's on the way definitely for you all. And I'm just beyond excited just to see so many more coming. And it's truly our season.
Let's give one more round of applause to Chairman 50. She's Noelle Rimbaud.
Ladies and gentlemen, your health and safety during these trying times is very important to us. To cut back on excessive screen time during this virtual event, we've prepared the entire experience to be darker in color and lower in contrast in order to reduce the risk of eye strain. So please make sure to look away from your computer, your phone, or TV at least every 20 minutes, and then gaze at a distant object at least 20 feet away for about 20 seconds. Or just remember the rule, 20, 20,
stay hydrated, and above all, enjoy the show. Want to win $1,000? Let's have some fun. Be the first to catch the panda anytime during the I Am Mastery Academy virtual event, and $1,000 is yours. The game is easy. Are you ready? Number 1, watch the event. Number 2, catch the panda by screenshot. Next, be the first to post to Instagram with the hashtag impact, and you win. It's that easy. 10 chances to win from Saturday to Sunday, anytime during any one of our speakers. Just look for CEO Christopher Terry's personal panda logo, and you've got 10 seconds to catch the panda. It's game time. Go ahead, talk some smack. Yeah, you heard me. Who's a screen ninja? Challenge anyone. Let's see who's the fastest to post to the hashtag impact. The rules are simple. You must have a purchase ticket to play. It must be a screenshot from a registered ticket holder's phone or computer to win. 10 winners total. 1 winner per catch. $10,000 total will be given away. So don't wait. For only $24.95, get your ticket now at im.academy.events and start practicing your screenshot skills to catch the panda and win $1,000. Together, we can make an impact. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the Impact Arena stage, Chairman 250, Joshua Stewart.
Company. I have no clue where I'll be by the time you see this, but Chairman 250 nonetheless. Right now, I want to give some shout outs to Christopher Terry. My boy CT is what we call him on our side. And CT, man, you're truly amazing, because what you created for us is truly an opportunity. People don't get the snap at or the grab at or the chance to even see the impact that you truly had on our lives. So I'm gonna talk about that impact really quickly, because some people don't understand. See, this impact that Christopher Terry has given us, this opportunity he's given us, is like this. It reminds me of that mic. So some people think that they'll make it out, they'll make millions from having a mic, being able to sing, being able to rap, being able to, use their voice to get to the next level, which is perfectly fine. Some people think it's a basketball, it's an 8-pound ball, right? And it's something you dribble with, you become very skilled at it, or a golf ball, or a baseball with a baseball bat, right? Or whatever, a sport. Some people think it has to be a sport. And some decide that, look, honestly, I just don't even need any of that. I just want to open up my own business. I want to become my own business owner with my own products, right? And Christopher Terry, you've given us all of that into one package. And I'm going to tell you how, but I want to let you guys know what he's done for me personally. See, back in my day, I paid, I think it was $195 for this. See, some people don't understand what $195 or $235 or $325 or an investment into a skill set could do for you. And not only the purpose of this skill set is to learn, and then you teach, and then you learn, and then you teach. Over and over again, from the people that joined today to the people that's been joining, been with you for 3 years now. See, Christopher Terry, bro, family, big bro, what you've done for me has been truly astronomical, boss. I just want to give this speech for you today. You've given me a mic, you've given me a basketball, you've given me my own business, you've given me the opportunity to provide. And that's what I can't take that back, right? So, Chris, I appreciate you, boss. Let's get to the next level. When you get given an opportunity where you get that mic, or you get that ball, or that sport, or that business, you have to come in with a mindset that only certain people grasp. See, you have to come in with discipline. You have to come in with some non-negotiables, some things that you just won't allow yourself to do that's going to stop you from getting to the next level. See, discipline is very, very key. See, discipline is what allows you to understand that no matter what it is that I have to get to the next level, I have to cut some things out. See, I have to discipline myself. I have to be my own disciplinary. I have to be my own mom, my own dad. See, sometimes I have to wake up at 6 a.m. because that's what it takes. Sometimes I don't get to go to sleep till 3 a.m. because that's what it takes. But in the end of the day, that's what discipline is going to allow you to do. It's going to put you in a mode that no one can take you out of. See, once you get that discipline, once you grasp that, it's going to be that second thing is called consistency. So you can discipline yourself all day, right? You can do something wrong and then discipline yourself and then do it wrong again. So you can do something right and then discipline yourself and do it right again. But how many times can you do that? How consistent can you be? Can you be consistent for 365 days? See, that's only some people can. Some people give up after a month too. Can you be consistent for 3 years? See, some people can. But the day you decide that you're going to discipline yourself into consistency, then that's when you're going to see success. But then this is the third point I want to talk about, and it's very, very key. Because through all that discipline and all the consistency in the world, you're going to experience this thing called failure. See, failure is like, for me, is my best friend. I think failure is what fuels me the most. Knowing that I've seen somebody else do something, and then somebody else, and I seem like I can, right? I seem to fail every single time, and it starts to fuel me. It gets me more hungry. I don't stray away from failure, because failure is non-negotiable. It's gonna happen regardless. The moment you understand that failure happens regardless, the moment you understand that, look, it's only part of your journey to success. So be disciplined upon yourself. Give yourself some non-negotiables. Get consistent. Go 365. Go 2 years. Go 3 years. Go 4 years. Go do whatever it takes. Go as long as it takes for you to reach your goals. And throughout that whole process, understand that failure will knock you down, but just keep getting back up. Every single time. Trials and tribulations are going to hit you, but you have to understand, you have to get back up, and you have to push through. And this last point I want to hit at is something called the tongue, right? There's so much power in your tongue, right? Your tongue can obviously build your business from 0 to 20,000, 30,000, 60,000 people. Your tongue can actually bring you up and put you at the lowest places. The ability to control your tongue is very, very important within any opportunity. Any business venture, anything that you take on, any sport, anything at all, your tongue is so important because it can bring you up, it can take you down just as fast. What you tell yourself when you look into that mirror is exactly what you need to tell yourself every single day as long as it's positive. Look, tell yourself you're beautiful. Tell yourself you're sexy. Tell yourself you're amazing. Tell yourself you're happy and grateful. Tell yourself you're going to get to the next level by the end of the day today. Or the end of the year by 2020. Tell yourself there's so much power in the tongue, it's ridiculous. Please, please, please use your tongue wisely. Use it to build up and never to break down. And watch success come your way every single day.
Make some noise one final time for Chairman 250, Joshua Stewart.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I've been trading since 2016, and my favorite strategy has to be the harmonic scanner. Personally, it's been a phenomenal tool for me. It's allowed me to pay off my rent, my car note, most importantly, travel the world and experience different things with my daughter. My biggest goal at this point is to teach 500 customers how to accurately use and profit from the scanner on a consistent basis.
My name name is Edwin Diaz. I'm from Palm Beach, Florida. The multi-fire strategy with the harmonic scanner has been able to help me live on my own terms to do what I want, wherever I want. This year, 2020, my main goal is to pay my family's debt and help 10 more people do the same thing as well.
My name is Manny Quinones. I'm one of the master educators for the harmonic scanner. The harmonic scanner is my favorite strategy in the entire company because it's one of the only fully automated trading softwares available to users around the world. My tech for trading is known as market geometry, but I'd like to back the harmonic scanner with strong price action to strengthen my entries within the market. The harmonic scanner easily puts out 10 to 20, sometimes 25 new scans a day. And with the right strategy back behind the scanner, you can cherry pick the very best trade so that way you can find yourself in a profitable situation any time of the day.
In the Academy, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Chairman 100, Jewel Tanker.
Hi, I'm Jewel Tanker, Chairman 100 of this amazing company. What's up, everybody? Oh my gosh, who would have known 4 years ago when I made a decision to come into this high-tech, innovative, creative space that we would be where we are in the world. And so I'm so grateful that we're forerunners, we're trailblazers, we're history makers right here in I Am Master Academy. Listen, for those of you that have just made the decision, let me tell you something. This is definitely one of the smartest financial decisions that anybody can make. Because see, this is the thing that I've learned about being with I Am and having amazing CEOs like Chris and Isis that I'm so grateful for, and so many amazing leaders that are doing amazing things. Guys, this is a space where you're really going to get education. I mean, education that most people would not get in a lifetime. Like, really, there's no limit to what we can do or what we can achieve. And so I want to encourage you to start to build belief in yourself again. Start to build belief, because there are more people than what you realize that are waiting on your voice. They're waiting on your story. They're waiting on your testimony. They're waiting to hear about your challenges. They're waiting to hear about your tests. They want to see and they want to hear how you persevered. How did you overcome? So I want to encourage you to not back down. Make up in your mind that this is absolutely your time. Now, this is what I want to tell you about success. Success is not just about you watching this virtual conference, which I'm so glad that you are today, right? We're so excited that all of you are here, putting up, talking in the comments and chatting. But at the end of the day, it's what you do every day that determines your life. It's what you do on Monday. It's what you do on Tuesday. It's what you do on Wednesday when you don't feel like getting up out of the bed. It's what you do on Thursday when a test comes that you didn't see happen. It's you making a solid decision. Make a solid decision today. Recommit to your success. Rededicate yourself to put the time in. Recommit. See, at the end of the day, we can't wait for anybody else. We have to say, you know what? I'm taking full responsibility for where I am today. And I'm going to take full responsibility for who I'm going to become tomorrow. So you're not waiting on your upline. You're not waiting on your downline. You're not waiting on your sideline. And guys, even in this world of social media, out there, I want to encourage you, let those pictures, let those videos, let it inspire you. Let it remind you of the endless possibilities that are here, right here with I Am Master Academy. Start to take your education more serious. The first 2 years that I was in I was just, building, because I do it in my sleep. God has graced my life to do it. I love to do it. I love people. But I wasn't really taking advantage of the education. And I remember at that time, hey, listen, girl, I haven't brought you into this space. I need you to sit your hips down and stop making excuses. And I need you to recommit to learn. And I started sitting down. And so the portfolio and digital assets that I've been able to build today is because of the education right here at ARIELLE Master Academy. I would have never known if it wasn't for amazing cryptocurrency educators like Picasso and Nick Gomez and Ivan Paycheck that Bitcoin was going to boom like we see it doing. And so I want to encourage you not to just be in this space, but take advantage of this space. Take the time to shout it to the mountaintops. Tell everybody that you come in contact with that their lives can be forever changed. If they make a decision today that, you know what, I'm humble, I'm hungry, I'm teachable, and I'm going to go after all of my dreams. I'm not going to live my life at half potential, but I'm going all in. And so I want you to just, like Christopher Terry likes to say, you better stay stupid, right? Keep asking questions. Get inquisitive. Go back again. Rewatch the videos. Plug in to go live over again. Start talking to everybody that you come in contact with again. I want you to know that this is your time. All we have to do is walk through that door of opportunity. All we have to do is make a decision that, you know what, we're going to connect to great leaders in this company, like my upline, Lawrence and Tamara, who forever changed my life because of one conversation that I had with them. So many conversations that I've had with so many amazing leaders here, Jason and Matt, Garrett Roberts, China. I mean, the list goes on. Guys, I'm telling you, we are with some of the best of the best. I love how we celebrate each other. You know, I remember when I hit Chairman 100, I got a call from so many of you, and it was just so rewarding. It was so refreshing. I remember when Noelle hit Chairman 100, and I called her and I said, Noelle, I love you. I'm proud of you. I remember when Alex Morton called me, and David, and so many of you who called and said, congratulations. Well, I want to tell you congratulations ahead of time, that this is going to be your time. This is going to be your season. Don't get sluggish. It's time to get aggressive and go after all your dreams. I believe in you. We believe in you. And it's your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the first ever in the company history, Chairman 100. Give it up for Jewel Taker.
The time has come to recognize the accomplishments of reaching platinum. Platinum is not just a rank. It's the first sign of leadership. It's not about bringing customers to the academy. It's about bringing guidance, mentorship, and vision to the newest person anywhere in the world and helping them empower their life. Becoming platinum is the first big step in manifesting your desire, your why, and ultimately achieve the life you've always wanted. Reaching any level of platinum is nothing more than planting the seed of our why in the IM Mastery Academy, creating a better world we all want to be part of. Ladies and gentlemen, no matter where you are, please give it up all over the world for over 30,000 brand new leaders who have achieved Platinum 150, Platinum 600, Platinum 1000, Platinum 2000, and Platinum 5000 here inside the IM Mastery Academy. Congratulations, and welcome to becoming the next leaders here at IM. And let's celebrate your road to living a successful life. Once again, congratulations on becoming platinum.
Tell me, give a big round of applause to one of the most influential women in the industry today, Chairman Elite. She's
Y el día de hoy estoy muy feliz y agradecida de estar compartiendo con todos ustedes esta información. Quiero darte un principio de riqueza. Estoy agradecida porque el agradecimiento genera abundancia. Y el día de hoy te quiero compartir 3 recomendaciones que a mí me ayudaron en este proceso de emprendimiento. La vida te va a dar la oportunidad de contar 2 historias. ¿Cuántas? solo 2 historias. A mí la vida me dio la oportunidad de cambiar mi historia. Hace 10 años atrás era una esposa desempleada con deudas. El día de hoy soy una esposa, mamá, coach, empresaria. Por eso te quiero compartir estos 3 principios para que tú puedas compartirlos y puedas desarrollar tu proyecto como yo lo pude hacer. Número 1, haz acuerdos con la gente que no te apoya ahorita, con la gente que no te quiere apoyar en tu proceso, en este proyecto. Yo recuerdo que a mí me dolía que la gente no creía en mí, mis amigos no creían en este negocio. Como yo tengo una profesión, yo soy licenciada en administración de empresas, cuando perdí mi empleo, a mí me dijeron, Mónica, te creí más inteligente cuando empecé a desarrollar estos negocios. Y los acuerdos que tienes que hacer es para que tú no vayas en contra de la gente, para que no pelees, para que no luches con los que no quieren apoyarte, con los que no quieren que hagas el negocio. Hazlo por los que sí quieren. ¿Quién sí quiere hacer el negocio? ¿Por quién tú estás haciendo este negocio? Al inicio mi familia no quería que hiciera el negocio, mis amistades me criticaban, me decían que eso era imposible, pero ¿sabes qué? Yo lo hice por los que sí quieren, que era mi hija, que era mi esposo. Por eso te digo, haz acuerdos con ellos. Dile, ¿sabes qué? Dame tiempo, dame 6 meses, dame 18 meses, dame 1 año. Pero al inicio tienes que poner ese acuerdo. Número 2, comprende y entiende que este negocio vas a tener que invertir 3 cosas: tiempo, esfuerzo y dinero. No hables de gastos, no es gastar, vas a invertir. Gasto es lo que sale de tu bolsa y no regresa. Inversión es lo que va a regresar a ti. Y tú quieres invertir en este negocio tiempo, porque la vida después te va a dar la oportunidad de tener tiempo de calidad. Vas a invertir dinero en tu negocio, porque el negocio y la vida es como un cajero automático. Tú no puedes retirar lo que no has invertido. Invierte en tu negocio, invierte tiempo de calidad, invierte tiempo y esfuerzo. No hables de, tengo que sacrificar. Yo eliminé de mi mente y de mi vocabulario la palabra sacrificio. Yo dije, voy a invertir por tiempo, esfuerzo y dinero. Y la vida me lo recompensó. El día de hoy tengo tiempo de calidad, tengo dinero para poder ayudar a mi casa, a mi familia, a mis padres, mis fundaciones, a mi iglesia. Y invertí también lo que es esfuerzo. Esfuérzate ahorita que no puedes, que no tienes nada. Aunque tengas flojera, esfuérzate y levántate. Aunque tengas cansancio, esfuérzate. Aunque no veas resultados, esfuérzate. La vida te va a recompensar todo ese esfuerzo y toda esa inversión que tú le pongas al negocio. Y número 3, te quiero compartir, te quiero regalar esta herramienta que a mí me ayudó muchísimo en este proyecto. Reconoce y acepta los retos. Los retos son un indicador de que estás avanzando. Te digo algo, yo me preocupo cuando no tengo un reto en mi vida, porque significa que no estoy avanzando, que no estoy prosperando, que estoy en mi zona de confort. Emociónate, conecta una emoción con una acción. Cuando yo como empresaria, emprendiendo en este proyecto, yo me agarré del miedo. El miedo fue mi proceso más fuerte, porque tenía más miedo de seguir viviendo sin tener que comer, sin tener casa, sin tener carro. En el 2008, que se vino una recesión muy fuerte, yo tenía un buen empleo. Y en el 2008 yo perdí mi empleo, perdí mi casa, perdí mi carro. No solamente las cosas materiales, casi pierdo mi matrimonio. Y estando embarazada, ahí fue cuando perdimos todo. Y te digo algo, yo todos los días tenía miedo de pensar, ¿cómo voy a mantener a mi hija? Ahí me di cuenta cuando perdí mi empleo que yo no estaba preparada para emprender. Tenía tantos miedos y estuvimos desempleados, mi esposo y yo, 2 años. Y estuve en depresión. ¿Sabes por qué estuve en depresión? Porque nadie nos prepara para un estancamiento financiero. Nadie nos prepara para un estancamiento emocional. ¿Cuántos de ustedes fueron a la escuela y a la clase cómo levantarte de una depresión clase 2? ¿Cuántos de ustedes fueron a la escuela y entraron a la clase de cómo levantarte de un estancamiento? A mí me daba miedo hablar con la gente. A mí me daba miedo presentarme frente a cámaras. Y mírame el día de hoy. 80% de las habilidades se desarrollan. Así que conecta esa emoción, conecta ese miedo, conecta esa frustración para que puedas lograr esa acción. Yo estoy muy contenta, estoy muy agradecida de poder compartirles esta gran historia. Y yo sé que toda la plataforma que Dios nos pone es para levantar, para edificar y para ayudar a otras personas. El día de hoy yo estoy muy contenta, estoy muy agradecida porque gracias a la decisión de haber emprendido, el día de hoy mis padres tienen casa nueva. El día de hoy mis suegros tienen casa nueva. El día de hoy ayudamos a nuestras fundaciones. Tenemos 3 fundaciones. Ayudamos a los niños. El día de hoy
section. Once again, that's im.center and find it under the IBO presentation section. Ladies and gentlemen, coming this spring, get a chance to spend quality time with the founder and CEO and all the top IM leaders with exclusive leadership training, luxury activities, and be the very first chairman the Academy Chairman Retreat Home with breathtaking views of the Las Vegas Strip. Flights, hotels are all included. To attend, you must be a qualified chairman for 1 full month out of 3 months, starting this November 1st, 2020 to January 2021. So keep checking your back office for more details as we continue to get through the obstacles of the current social distancing that we all must follow. 2021 is the year we hope to reconnect and ignite in person our passion to become the true leaders that this world needs. Set your goals today and manifest it that it will be done, and be the very first chairmen in the company's history to experience this historic getaway. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage the powerful and passionate, the Miami sensation, Chairman 750, Matt Rosa. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. What's going on, IM Mastery Academy familia? Welcome to the first ever online convention. We couldn't be more excited to have you here, breaking history with us, because this has never been done before. Wherever it is that you guys are at in the world watching this, I hope that you guys are healthy. I hope that you guys are happy, and I hope that you guys are thriving and not just surviving. See, my name is Matt Rose. I'm a Chairman 750 here within the company, and I've been inside of this industry now since 2013, been with this company since 2015, and this thing has drastically changed my entire life. You see, a lot of you guys see us as the individuals with massive organizations. A lot of you guys see us as the individuals with certain lifestyles. But I want to let you know right now, before we were those individuals, we were focused on one thing. And that one thing was leadership. See, leadership, I've come to the realization that it is the highest paid skill set in the entire world. Day-to-day basis, I'm asked at least 5 times a day, my favorite question. Matt, if you had to start all over again, what would you do differently? Well, it's very simple. You see, if I had to start all over again, guys, the first thing that I would do is believe much bigger, much sooner. The first thing that I would do is believe much bigger, much sooner. Conceive gives us more than enough potential to achieve. So what do I challenge you to do today? I challenge you to stretch that belief level, to get in line. Earlier I said that momentum, right? Momentum is a group moving in unison towards one specific task and goal. Our goal is 1,000 chairman 10s and above. If you are in this and you have any intention of building this thing, let's raise the bar to chairman 10 and above by December of 2020. Because, you know, the what isn't as important
The how doesn't even matter. The why, that's what it is that's going to allow us to accomplish what it is that we're looking to accomplish. Why do we want 1,000 chairman 10s and above? Well, that leads to 1 million lives impacted by December of 2020. We got to start believing much bigger, much sooner. Number two, you see, for people that consistently message me, one of the most sought after questions that I get is, how do I experience quantum leaps? How do I experience massive growth? How do I double rank advance? How do I go from P600 to whatever rank it is? How is it that some people have the uncanny ability to be able to run through the compensation plan where the vast majority of people are watching them do it? Well, if you want to double rank advance, you got to double your work ethic. You see, if you want quantum results, you better have a quantum work ethic. Now, a lot of you guys have heard me talk about this before, but guys, if you're going to have the courage to believe that big, if you're going to have the courage to really have conversations with your loved ones about what you're about to achieve, because a lot of us are having those conversations already. A lot of us are talking to our loved ones. A lot of us are talking to mom. A lot of us are talking to dad and saying, hey, look, I have every intention of retiring. A lot of us are talking to babe and saying, hey, pack your bags. We're going to Toulouse. Tahiti. You see, a lot of us are talking to our kids and saying, we're getting ready to go to Disney. But here's the thing. If we're going to have that courage, right? And with motivation, but no, we don't get motivated around here. We get dedicated. Dedicated is doing what it is that you swore to do long after the feeling fades of when you made that commitment. Dedication is a verb. It's something that you are actively doing. It is not something that you're actively feeling. So understand that we get to do this. We don't have to do this. We don't have to jump on the calls. We don't have to sit at the one-on-ones. We don't have to be watching this right now. We have the opportunity to be able to do this. But look, guys, all we have is the next few months to really accomplish our goal of empowering, enriching, and educating the lives of 1 million individuals all around the world. And it's not going to happen with just a group of leaders that are here today, just a group of leaders that are on this stage right now, just a group of leaders that you've been watching. No, because what got us here will not get us to where we want to be. And now it's going to take so much more than that. You see, it's going to take you guys becoming these leaders. It's going to take you becoming that individual. So with that being said, the what is not as important. The how really doesn't matter, because I know why we're doing this. With that being said, it's going to take each and every single one of us moving in unison towards that specific task and goal in order to accomplish it. I'm blessed to be on the stage, and I can't wait to be in your seat watching you on the stage. God bless you guys. Let's continue to learn.
Let's make some noise one more time for Chairman 750, Miami's own Matt Rosa.
Hey guys, Stephen Hui here.
Right now, I want to share the power of Vibrato with you because it's been getting some amazing results. It's a strategy that has been absolutely changing the game in the trading industry for almost 3 years now. Now, its specialty is scalping, but it does a little bit of intraday and swing trading as well. It's also the original product for crypto and indices, if you like things like US 30 and whatnot. That you don't just take my word for it, right? Let's see what other people are saying about how powerful Vibrata is, not just for their trading, but for their business as well.
The Vibrata tool, it has been an absolute blessing in my life. What it allowed me to do is to pay off very hefty medical bills. And in addition to that, it allowed me to be able to pay off my regular bills as well.
My name is Randy Webb, and me and my wife, Wanda Webb, we've been a part of this company now for about 2 years. And so what we do is we focus on a system, a platform called Vibrata, platform that a lot of our customers could use very easily, right? It would give them alerts to buy or sell, and all they had to do was apply a checklist to it. So we are absolutely excited, and if you haven't used this product before, I definitely advise you to just try it out. Follow someone, whether it be BYOB, ECC11, Boy Pips, whatever that is, on the Vibrata platform. Just know that there's a lot available for any and everybody. Learn the strategies and take some trade ideas at the same time. So let's go. Let's elevate your 2020. Definitely plug in to the product Vibrata. Let's go.
I just wanted to share with you real quick the power of London Payout, which is an add-on to the strategy Vibrata. Now, this is a phenomenal strategy that's got about an 89% accuracy rating for almost the last year, absolutely crushing it and changing so many lives.
London Payout is a must-have for all people in this company if you plan to make some profit.
Payout is a done-for-you analysis where you get trade ideas, notification, and alerts are sent directly to your cell phone. It's a game changer. Let's win together.
Vibrata, formerly known as Web Analyzer, is a top strategy in the industry. And there's plenty more testimonials where those came from. So you need to go right now to your IM back office, menu, shopping cart, and get plugged in. We'll see you on the other side of success.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome for the first time ever to the Impact Arena stage, our exclusive keynote speaker and world-renowned father of network marketing, GoPro founder and industry pioneer. Please welcome Eric Worre.
Hello to the IM Mastery family. It's so great to be here. And what an incredible setup you have for this special virtual event around the world. It's great to be able to spend a little bit of time with you. I've been a big fan of what you're doing. Your owner, your founder, your CEO, your chief marketing officer, so many of your top leaders. You're doing such an extraordinary job of working hard, bringing value, bringing a valuable product and service to the world, and building teams of people who are expressing entrepreneurship. That's the thing that gets me excited, is the idea of entrepreneurship. See, if you're going to get involved in this profession, I've been involved in this profession for 32 years. 32 years I've worked around this network marketing profession. I started when I was 23 years old, and as a 23-year-old person, this idea of freedom was foreign to me. It was a challenge to me. And when I got introduced to this network marketing thing, I got off to what I would love to tell you was a great start, but my first month was really good. My second month was exceptional, and my third month, everything fell apart. And I learned through hard experience that it's not just about timing, and it's not So I struggled for my first 3 years inside of network marketing, and it was a little bit ugly. I counted one time, I rebuilt my organization 7 times. 7 times. I build up a little team and then fall apart. And I build up a little team and then fall apart. I did that over and over and over again. And finally, I decided, I made a decision at an event just like this. Maybe sitting where you're sitting, I was sitting in the same kind of situation, trying to decide what I was going to do inside this profession. I've been doing this hard, working hard for 3.5 years. And I made the decision. I'm going to become a network marketing professional. I'm going to go pro. I'm going to let go of timing and positioning. I'm going to stop trying to get lucky, and I'm going to start focusing on being good. And in that moment, a couple things happened. First of all, my dominating emotion for my first 3.5 years was fear. I was afraid that I wasn't enough. I was afraid that I was in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong team, maybe even wrong company, who knows? But I was afraid of everything. I was afraid I was going to miss out on the opportunity. And then, when I made the decision to become an expert, the fear left my body. Absolutely left my body. And I went, okay, I have a plan. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go make it happen. The second thing I realized in that moment, sitting in that arena, watching this live event, was that for the first time in my life, no one could stop me. Politics couldn't stop me. My lack of education couldn't stop me. My previous failures couldn't stop me. My negative friends and family couldn't stop me. My team couldn't stop me. My upline couldn't stop me. Nobody could stop me. I could go do this. I could take charge of my life. And even if it maybe took me longer than most people, I could go all the way to the top. So with that decision in mind, I stepped forward in my career with a different sense of conviction, of purpose, of determination, and almost immediately people started treating me different because they could see that something changed in me. And I go out into the world and I start fresh. And it didn't take long. I will tell you, once you make the decision to be a network marketing professional, once you decide to go pro, success is coming at you pretty quick. It doesn't take long. It only took 2-3 years for me. By the time I was 29 years old, I was $1 million a year earner. I continued on to build a huge career in the field. I will tell you, I'm not the best builder, not the best trainer that there's ever been. There's many people in your organization that made more money than I ever did. But I will tell you what I learned over the course of 32 years. Success does leave clues. I work with and coach thousands of 6- and 7-figure year earners around the world. I know what they have in common. I evaluate them from all different companies, all different products, all different backgrounds, all different ages, different countries around the world. I evaluate all of it. And through that experience, I've come to realize that there's a handful of things that you need to understand if you want to really separate yourself from the crowd inside of this profession. The first thing that I've come to realize is network marketing is not perfect. It's got its challenges, it's judged, it's misunderstood. You know, some people are going to think less of you. It's emotional, it's got some big ups and downs. It's got its issues. It can get attacked sometimes from people who don't understand it. People inside of our profession, sometimes we can overdo it when it comes to the hype inside of our business. All these different things. It's not perfect. But if you have an entrepreneurial bone in your body, it's better. It's better than any form of entrepreneurship on earth. There's nothing better for the average person to be able to get involved, start a business, build it with some sweat equity instead of a huge investment, get an enormous amount of support, and create leverage in their life. There's no better opportunity for the average person. I will take the challenge and I will debate anyone on earth, and they will not win that debate. Network marketing isn't perfect, but it's better. The second thing I learned, and I would share with you, is if you're gonna do it, if you're gonna be involved, decide to be a professional. Decide to go pro. And when I say go pro, I don't mean go full time. I'm saying even if a part-time effort, that you act like a professional, that you treat this like a career, that you treat it with respect. Because I think that there's three categories of people inside of network marketing. There's the posers, the fakers, there's the amateurs, and there's the professionals. Now, the posers are just trying to get something for nothing. This is a glorified lottery ticket. They're going to see what happens. Maybe they can sign up some people. Maybe they'll get something for nothing. Who knows? Maybe they'll hit lightning in a bottle and get rich by involving a couple people. Those are the posers. They're here today and they're gone tomorrow. Mostly they're tourists. They're not permanent residents inside of our profession. They're here for a minute. Then there's the amateurs. Now, the amateurs are focused on timing and positioning. You know, they put everything on their upline instead of developing their own skills. They blame everybody else for their problems instead of taking responsibility. And until they change, they're going to kind of be frustrated inside of our business. And then the third group are the professionals. These are people who take charge, they take responsibility, they learn the skills, they don't blame other people for their problems. They're not whining, they're not complaining. They absolutely decide that they're going to be CEO of their life, CEO of their business, and they're going to take charge. If you're going to do this, if you're going to be involved, please, please step away from the posers, step away from the amateurs, and decide to become a professional. It might take time, but decide to become a professional. Third thing that I learned is, like any profession, there's some skills that you need to develop. You've got to become skilled if you want to create a career here. Now, you don't have, these skills are not hard to learn. I was a very poor student in formal education, and I learned them. Your top leaders have learned them. Anybody who has a desire can learn these skills, but here's what I will tell you. These skills, in relation to the difficulty in learning them, they're the highest paid set of skills in the world. But you do have to develop them. You can't just put it all in the company or your upline or somebody else and expect everybody else to do it for you, and you're an unskilled person. You've got to develop some skills. And there's 7 fundamental skills that you need to develop. I'm probably best known for the book Go Pro, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. Maybe you've heard of that book. It's sold 3 million copies around the world. If you haven't learned about it or know about it, maybe check it out. In there, we talk about these 7 skills. And think about how difficult these skills are. They're not that difficult. Skill number 1, you need to find prospects. How do you find people to educate about your product? How do you find people to educate about your opportunity? When I first got involved in network marketing, I thought the prospects thing, you either knew a lot of people and you're going to make a lot of money in network marketing, or you didn't know a lot of people and you weren't going to make a lot of money. But you know what I found out? It doesn't matter how many people you know when you join. As a matter of fact, most of the top earners in the profession, like 95% of the people that they've sponsored since they got started in this profession, they met after they joined the company. 95%. Ask them, they'll tell you. So it's a skill. You need to develop and learn how to identify and make contact with prospects that you can educate about your product, about your service, about your education, and about your opportunity. So that's skill number 1. Skill number 2, you need to learn how to invite. How do you invite somebody to understand more about this educational platform? How do you invite them to understand more about the opportunity to build a network and move more sales through that network? How do you invite? This is the gateway skill, because if you can't get somebody to take a look, then you can't build a business. So you got to learn how to invite. If you have credibility or if you don't, how do you invite people that look different than you? How do you invite people who are older or younger than you? How do you invite people that have different levels of success than you? This is a skill that you need to master. So inviting. Third skill is presenting. Learning how to present your platform to a person where they understand it. Learning how to present your opportunity to a person so they understand it. Now you need to learn how to present in a way that works, gets results, but also duplicates. We're in the duplication business. So finding prospects, inviting, and presenting, 3 of the 7 skills. Skill number 4 is follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. Very few people make a big decision in the first time that they're exposed to something. It takes a little time for them to digest it. During this process, you need to learn how to answer questions, how to overcome objections, how to stay in conversation with people. And what you need to understand is all business is conversation. All business is conversation. So you need to learn how to start a conversation with people and then stay in conversation with those people. That's what follow-up is all about. The fortune is in the follow-up. So you got to learn that skill. Skill number 5 is how do you help a person make a decision? Not twisting arms, but how do you help them make a decision to become a customer? How do you help them make a decision to become a distributor? How do you help them make a decision to join the team if they're thinking about it? A lot of you have people who are thinking about it, and you need to just expertly help them to get past the delays and go ahead and make a decision. You're not talking about a major investment here. This is something a person can get started and try it out without very much risk at all. So you need to learn the skill of helping a person get started. Skill number 6, you need to make the decision. Skill number 6, you need to help a person get started fast. How do you help a person get onboarded to the company, launched inside the company? But then, how do you help them launch their business? How do you help them go get some quick success? How do you help them get some customers? How do you help them rank advance? How do you help them really move? Because one thing I've learned inside of network marketing, you've got about 30 days to help a person get started and get some results. And once you do that, then you buy time, and then they can settle in and start developing skills of their own. Helping a person get started effectively, skill set number 6. And skill set number 7 is promoting events. We live in a world today where it's online events, but learning how to promote events, get people to see the big picture, is probably the highest paid skill in the network marketing world. The highest paid skill. So those are the fundamental skills. Now, finding prospects, inviting, presenting, following up, closing, getting people started, promoting events. Now, one thing while we're talking about skills that I gotta mention, one really unique thing about your service, your platform, your educational platform that you promote around the world is with your product, whether or not somebody's successful in your business, they can go out and have success with your product. They can become skilled based upon your education. They can take that information and go out and make money just with the education that you are helping them acquire. You're helping them to develop. So you got to feel good about that, right? The ability to be able to help somebody become educated, go make money outside of your business, but also, what if they could do both? They make money out based upon your education, but they also make money based upon moving more education and building larger teams who are also helping more people become educated. Pretty powerful thing, what we provide to people inside of this business. So those are the fundamental skills. If you're going to be involved, you got to develop these skills. So number 1, network marketing isn't perfect, it's just better. Number 2, if you're going to do it, be a professional. Number 3, like any profession, there's some skills you need to develop. Okay? Number 4 is anything worthwhile takes time. It takes time to build something big. It takes time to create an empire. Everything huge starts small. You have so much success. I want you to resist the urge inside of your organization to compare yourself with some of the superstars in your business that have had massive success. Some of them had some previous experience that helped them go a little faster at the beginning. Don't compare. Comparison is the thief of joy. Just compare you to you from today to tomorrow. Can you get a little bit better tomorrow than you were today, and the next day than you were tomorrow? If you can do that, then you can go all the way to the top. So give yourself the time you need to develop. You got to develop a business, but you also have to develop you. Anything worthwhile takes time. Okay? So yes, you need to have urgency, but on the same side, you need to have patience. Patience and urgency coexisting. Yeah, I want to go as fast as I can, but I'm also going to give myself grace. I'm going to give myself permission to learn this. I'm going to really develop these skills. And I'll tell you one more thing about the skills, to go back for a moment. What happened for me is when I developed the skills, when I learned the skills, my confidence went way up. And when my confidence went up, I was willing to take more action. And when I was willing to take more action, I got more results. All right, so it made me want to learn more skills. And then my confidence would get in higher, and then I'd take more action, I'd get more results. And it was a virtuous cycle. It would continue to build. So one, network marketing isn't perfect, it's just better. Two, if you're going to do it, decide to be a professional. Three, like any profession, there's some skills you need to develop. And four, give yourself some time. And the fifth thing I will tell you is this: it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it for the people you're going to help. It's worth it for the causes you're going to be able to contribute to, the lives you're going to be able to touch, the places you're going to be able to go, the things you're going to be able to see. It's worth it for what you can do for your family. It's worth it for what you can do to prove something to yourself. But mostly, I got to tell you this: it's worth it because this business will force you to become a better version of you. It's worth it for the person that you're going to become in the process. I had 18 jobs before I joined network marketing. And at age 23, I didn't know what I was going to do. And then I found myself in this profession, and I started to work on me. I started to get better. I started to get stronger. I started to become a leader. I started to develop some skills. And it changed my whole life, and it can change yours. It's worth it. Now, a couple things before I wrap up. I will tell you, events change lives. Leaders are born at events. And I know that your CEO and your founder and a bunch of your top leaders are excited about an event that I'm going to be hosting in December 11th, 12th, and 13th. It's called GoPro. And again, it's another virtual event. And we're building a massive studio here in Las Vegas to host that event. And we have the ability, and many of your top leaders have reserved private rooms inside of this event where you can have a private event inside of our event. And I would encourage you to go to your leaders and find out how to register for that right away. There's going to be over 100,000 people watching that event live around the world. Some of your leaders are going to be on the stage, rocking it in front of the entire world. And I would really like you to be a part of it. And finally, I want to give you three things. Three things for you to kind of ponder as you continue through this event and you go out there and change the world. Number one, you need to think bigger. If there's any challenge in the world right now, is people are thinking too small. Now, you have ownership and management and top leaders that are big thinkers, but you've got to be a big thinker. Don't just rely on their big thinking. Think bigger than ever before. The world is not served by you playing small. Number two, you need to be stronger. You need to be stronger than your circumstance. You need to be stronger than your environment, stronger than your upline, stronger than your family, stronger than your team. You need to be stronger. Stop complaining, stop whining, stop moaning, and just decide that you're going to take charge. You're enough. Be stronger. Be that leader that you wish you had. Somebody would show up in your life. Be the leader. Be somebody you wish was your upline. Decide to be stronger. And the third thing is you need to move faster. Success loves speed. Success loves velocity. If you're going to do something anyway, do it now. If you're going to do something anyway, do it fast. If you're going to do something anyway, get it done. Success loves speed. So, be stronger and move faster. The world is ready for you to make your mark. And when you do, I will tell you, there's going to be a group of people on the other side to say, congratulations, welcome to the club. We're the world changers. We're the people who go out there and shake it all up. We're the people who make this world a better place. We're the people who give hope to the entire planet. You've got that capability. I believe in you. I know your company believes in you, and I know your leadership believes in you. Once you believe in you, and once you decide you're going to do this, nothing's going to stop you. Go out there and make something spectacular, and I can't wait to see you soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one last time for the one and only GoPro founder and industry pioneer, Mr. Eric Loring. And now, it's an honor to bring up on stage one of the most influential leaders of all time, Chairman 750, David Imonichie.
Super excited. What an amazing, amazing event. I just have to give a huge shout out to the entire im.academy Academy for putting on an incredible event like this. People from all around the world, tens of thousands of people have actually tuned in to the very first virtual conference that we're actually having to hear and see all the excitement, all the enthusiasm from people all around the world that are really winning. I mean, winning at an all-time high with what it is that our company's been able to put together. I have to say I'm just extremely grateful to God for everything that's happening right now. We thank God for Christopher Terry, Isis Torrey, for actually putting this company together, having the vision to start this opportunity. You look around. I mean, look at all the success that's happening. Look at all these people that have actually showed up for this event. I'm so pumped up to actually share with each and every one of you. You know, as we close out 2020 and then go into 2021, I want you to write this down. If you're going to really title what my training is going to be about, it's going to be about acceleration. How many of you are really excited right now to really accelerate your business to the next level? I tell you right now, 2020 has been an incredible year. It's been a year of overflow. You can see all the success that we're having right now. Great things are happening for so many people in this company right now. But I can tell you right now, we've got to get ready for acceleration. Who's ready for that? Who's ready to take their business to a whole nother level right now? Who's ready to take their organization, this company, to 1 million customers? All right, 1 million customers. How many people we can get that done? We wrote it down that we're going to empower, we're going to enrich, we're going to educate 1 million customers. How many are ready for us to accelerate it to a whole nother level? Now, some of you are probably wondering, why are you talking about 2021? But listen, guys, you got to start planning for the future. See, that's what successful people do. Successful people start planning for the future before the future actually comes. You know, when's the best time to plan a trip? Before you take the trip, right? Not while you're taking the trip. You want to actually plan that trip before it actually takes place. Well, that's what we're doing right now. That's why you're here. You're here to hear, what is the plan? How am I going to go to the next level? How am I going to take my business from where it is right now? Maybe it's an all-time high, maybe it's an all-time low. I don't care. We want to show you today how to take it to a whole nother level and really get the acceleration that you're looking for. So, you know, I've been doing this now for 16 years. I've been involved in this industry for 16 years, been a part of this company now, coming up on 4 years. And I remember sitting down
with Christopher Terry and Jason Brown and Yvonne and Monica Tapia. We were talking about this company, and at first I really didn't see it, but as time went on, I said, man, this really could be big. And to see what has happened in the last 4 years, it's just been absolutely remarkable. I can tell you this right now, where we're going in the next 5 years is going to blow you away. And it all starts with what we're doing right now. What are the plans that you're putting in place for 2021? What are the plans that you're putting in place for 3 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Where do you actually see yourself? See, I'm going to give you the game plan today to really go out there and really move your business exactly where it is that you want to go. Now, everything starts with your desire. You know, years ago, I was sitting in a training, this is back 2009, and at that time, I was probably what you would call a P2000 or a P5000, around there. And I remember doing this during the training. I asked the gentleman that was actually training, I said, listen, what makes you different? What makes you different from everybody else? You're living in $1 million home. You know, I'm looking, you know, you drive nice cars, but nobody else is doing that. What's the difference? He says, David, no one believes the way that I do. And I said, okay, all right, if that's the key, then that's what I'm going to focus on. I'm going to focus on believing. I'm going to focus on taking my belief system to a whole nother level. So right then and there, I created this formula. Now, this formula never, ever fails. I want you to write it down. This is the success formula. But here's the deal. 2021, you're going to move into acceleration. So when you write this down, this training here, just imagine your life going much faster, your business growing much faster than what it is right now. So it's important that you follow each step that I'm actually going to give you on this training here today. The very first thing that I wrote down was, David, what do you really, really want? See, Christopher Terry and Matt Rosa or Bryce Thompson, these leaders, they know what it is that they want. You have to get connected to that. You have to have a burning desire for success. But you got to be clear on what success means to you. See, success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. See, what you think is success today, it won't be success tomorrow or next week or next year. Success is a moving target. It's always not going to be a particular destination. It's going to be about a journey. It's going to be about you progressing. So for today, right now, I need you to write down, what do you really want from this business? What do you really want to accomplish? What is it that you want to see happen for you in this business right now? I need you to write it down. Now, when you write it down, I want you to write it down this way. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am. It's very critical that you write it in that format. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am earning $10,000 a month, or I'm earning $100,000 a month, or I'm earning $1 million a day. I don't care what that number is. You just have to be very specific as to what is it that you desire. See, desire is the starting point of all achievement. Everything you've ever want to accomplish, everything you've ever wanted to do, it is going to start with your level of desire. What do you really, really want? Not what you wish, not what you would like to have, not what you think you should have, right? You know, people like that. They should do this and they should do that, and they end up shouldn't all over themselves. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a burning desire for more, burning desire for that success. Whatever it is that you wrote down, how bad do you really, really want it? Now, here's what you have to do. You have to write it down. It's very, very critical. See, writing the vision down, writing the desire down, writing the goal down is the first step. You know, it says that you should write the vision, make it plain, so who sees it will run. See, your ability to run, your ability to take action is predicated on your ability to see where it is that you're going. So if you don't have the goal written down, if you don't have it posted where you can see it every single day, ladies and gentlemen, it's not going to motivate you. You're not going to get the inspiration. See, the purpose of having it written down is so that it can inspire you to take action. That's the purpose of it. So once you've written it down and you posted it where you can see it every day, what I would recommend is multiple times a day, all throughout the day, you want to confess it. You want to speak it every single day. I'm so happy and grateful now. I don't care what's happening in your life. I don't care what's happening in your business right now. Speak exactly what it is that you want to happen for your life. Guys, I started doing this years ago. And at first, I didn't really know what I was doing. What I'm telling you to do is prove it. This is not my information. This is what I've learned. This is what I've applied, and it's worked every single time. So here's the deal. You write it down. That's the first thing you're going to do. Post it everywhere. Start speaking it everywhere. Because what you want to do is you want to actually create the gratitude for it. You want to create the gratefulness for what it is that you're actually believing for. That's when it really now starts to make sense. You know, I tell people all the time, there are two sides to success. There's a physical side, and then there's a spiritual side. Most people focus on the how-tos. They focus on, well, how do I prospect? Well, how do I present? Well, how do I do this? How do I do that? They focus on the strategies or the techniques. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. The spiritual side of success is the most critical aspect of this. That's why the words are important. That's why the visualization is important. That's why your emotional state of where it is that you are right now, being in an emotional state of gratitude and love, that's what's most important right now. See, once you make that connection, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing that's going to stop you. See, I learned in Think and Grow Rich that any desire that I held in my mind, any desire, not some things, anything that I wanted, that if I held it in my mind, that dominating thought, that eventually it would reproduce physical action. See, that's what we want you to do with your desire. We want you to hold that image in your mind of what it is that you want over and over and over and over again. Because we know that it's going to reproduce physical action. And then it says it will gradually transform itself into physical reality. See, right then and there, that's where the formula comes in. See, it starts with what I want. This is what I really desire. I desire to become a chairman. I desire to become a millionaire. I desire to become an incredible trader. Great. Write it down. Put it where you can see it every single day. Start to speak it every single day. Start to feel gratitude for it. Start to feel love for it. Guess what happens next? Now you're going to start taking action. What's the action, ladies and gentlemen? Are you prospecting every single day? Are you sharing this information with people every single day? Are you presenting? Are you doing Zoom presentations? Z-O-O-M. That's how we built the business. Z-O-O-M. Zoom, 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 Zoom. And you're doing that every day. And you're promoting for events. How many people do you have watching this event right now? How many people are you getting ready for 2021 when we have our actual international convention where we're going to have, what, 20, 30,000 people at that event? Ladies and gentlemen, this thing is about to explode, and you're here at the right place at the right time. But you've got to do the right things. You've got to do the right things to really go out there and make this thing happen. So you've got the skill. That's the second part of the formula. Desire plus skill. Now, skills come through repetition. That's the deal, guys. It's repetition. Doing it over and over and over and over and over. So then when do I get to stop? Never, right? Until you master it, you keep doing it. I read a book one time, it says it takes 10,000 hours to master any skill. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how many days that is. I don't know how many weeks that is, but I know it's over and over and over and over again. And then you multiply it by faith. So desire plus skill times faith. Hold that image in your mind. Hold that desire in your mind. It will now turn into physical action. You're now going to go out there and do the work that's necessary. But you're doing it with belief. You're doing it with that power, that force behind you. And then it says it will gradually transform itself to physical reality. See, the gradual part is where most people fail. This is where most people say, you know what, it's taking too long. But why hasn't it happened yet? See, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. How much confidence do you have in what it is that you're speaking? How much confidence do you have in what is it that you're hearing? How much confidence do you have in what it is that you're seeing every single day? So your faith is going to be tested. Success is not just going to be handed to you. You got to work for it. You got to believe for it. Sometimes you have to wait on it. Even though it says write the vision, make it plain, so that who sees it will run, it also says it may tarry, but wait on it, it won't tarry because that vision cannot lie. Would you believe that every goal that I've ever written down has happened? Every single goal, every single picture that I've ever put on my fridge, that I've ever put on my mirror, around my house, it's actually come to physical reality The only goals that haven't happened yet are the ones that I have up right now. But listen, trust me, 1,000% they're already done. This works every single time. And my question for you is, what do you really want? Good, you got all this great training, you got incredible traders, what an incredible company we have here. But what do you really, really want? Are you really serious about taking your life to the next level? Are you serious about really going and accelerating your business to a whole nother level? If you are, you're gonna follow this formula here. Desire plus skill times faith equals success. See guys, what I want you to do is I want you to take a moment right now, and I want you to just close your eyes, no matter where it is that you are right now, and I want you to picture yourself where it is that you wanna be. I want you to picture the life that you want to live. I want you to picture the home that you want to live. I want you to picture the car that you drive. I want you to picture the vacations that you're taking. I want you to picture your body, really healthy and fit. I want you to picture your family. I want you to picture what you're doing for your mom or maybe your dad or your kids or maybe your spouse. I want you to picture all these things. Close your eyes. See, when you open your eyes, you only see what's in front of you. When you close your eyes, you can see anything. You have unlimited vision when your eyes are closed. Isn't that interesting? But when your eyes are open, it's very limited. You can only see what's in front of you. That's why a lot of us wear glasses. But when we close our eyes, we can see anything that we want. See, I do this all the time. I lay in my bed, I just close my eyes, and I see myself. Guys, I'm telling you how it happened. See, you've got to take the time out to do it right now. And just feel the gratitude. Feel the love, right? See, guys, it's so critical that you develop love for all humanity right now. See, a lot of times we want to compete. A lot of times we want to compare. Guys, that's the worst thing that you can do. See, when something great happens to someone else, that just means that you're next. It just means that, guess what? It can happen for you too. You've got to develop love for all humanity because guess what? Envy, jealousy, negative attitude towards others never brings you success. So I want you to just picture yourself on stage right now, right? Picture yourself. Look at all these people that are here and just see yourself right here on this stage getting your chairman jacket or maybe getting your chairman trophy, right? See Christopher Terry in front of you, welcoming you into the chairman club. See yourself as one of the 1,000 chairmen. Can you see that? Can you really see yourself being one of the 1,000 chairmen? It's already done. But can you see yourself doing it? You guys, when you do this is running a commercial for what it is that you want to buy. So you got to buy you. You got to buy your future. See, I believe in you. All right? We all believe in you. But you've got to make that decision that you're worth it and that you deserve it. And when you do, you're going to go out there and you're going to do the work. And through the process of time, gradually, you're going to transform into physical reality. You know, guys, I know every single year we have incredible events, right? Where we have 10,000, 20,000 people in a room. And you've probably been thinking, well, how is this going to work out, this virtual conference? And as you can see, it's been absolutely amazing. And I think it's because we actually decided to move from a place of gratitude. And right now, what I want you to do, I want you to put your right hand on your heart right now. And I want you to close your eyes because there's a lot of work that needs to be done, but it has to be done from the right spirit. It has to be done from the right heart. And how are you seeing yourself finishing out this year? How are you seeing 2021? How do you see yourself 3 years from now, 5 years from now? I want you to close your eyes. Now, if you're driving, keep your eyes open, but you're home right now, you're really been attentive. I want you to put your notepad down right now. Just follow me on this. Put your right hand on your heart. I want you to think about where it is that you want to go. You know, I talk about the success formula, right? Your desires. What are your desires? Where's the home that you want to live in right now? What's the car that you actually want to drive? And what are the trips that you actually want to take? Can you see yourself being at the very top? Can you see yourself as a chairman? Can you see yourself walking across the stage, right? Getting congratulated as a chairman. Can you see what you're able to do for your family? Can you see what you're able to do for your children? Can you see the life that you want to create for yourself? What I want you to do is I want you to take it all in right now. I want you to see yourself there, but I also want you to feel tremendous amount of gratitude for exactly what it is that you want. What I've learned is that gratitude is the seed for more. Whatever it is that I was grateful for, more came into my life. And that's what I want you to do right now. I want you to just take yourself there. Don't worry about your current situation. You say, well, David, you don't know I'm in this apartment right now. You don't know that my car is broken down right now. You don't know that I don't have any money. Guys, I've been there. I've been exactly where it is you are right now. But I can tell you this, when I moved from a space of being a victim, when I moved from a space of wondering if it was going to work out to just being grateful, being happy and grateful, I started writing that down, started speaking it every single day. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a Chairman 10. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a Chairman 25, a Chairman 50, a Chairman 100. I spoke it every single day. And I started teaching other people to do the same exact thing. That's what I want you to do right now. But I want you to feel it in your heart. And see, guys, one of the things you have to understand is that words create. Images really solidify what it is that you're creating, but the emotions is what allows you to crystallize it. And right now, the two most powerful emotions is love and gratitude. I want you to love the person that's next to you right now. I know we have watch parties going on. I want you guys to stand up right now together. Maybe you don't hold hands, right? But just stand there together. Maybe look at each other and just say, hey, listen, I love you. Right? Because you have to have your brother and your sister win alongside with you. It's not just about you winning, it's about the next person next to you winning as well. And then feel that gratitude for them. Feel that gratitude for yourself as well. And what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I know you probably didn't think we were going to do this, but we are going to do it. What I want you to do, I'm going to count down to 7. And when I say 7, I want you to go into full-on celebration for everything you've been feeling right now. I want you to go into full-on celebration right there in your home, right there in that hotel, wherever it is that you are right now. If you're driving again, once again, don't go into full-out celebration. You can yell, but keep your hands on the wheel. But if you're listening to me right now, when I say 7, I want you to go full-out celebration for the life that you truly, truly desire and deserve. See, 1, I want you to see yourself with the car, see yourself with the home. It's not about the car, it's not about the home. I want you to understand, it's about believing for something and it manifesting in your life. 2, I want you to see what you can do for your family. Look at your team walking across the stage. See yourself sitting there in the crowd in the chairman section and watching chairman after chairman in your group walk across the stage. 3, I want you to think about the life that you're leaving behind right now. Think about all the heartache that you went through. Think about how good it feels right now to finally say you won. 4, think about the trips that you're able to take. Think about the bank account that you don't even know how much is in it because it's overflowing. 5, ladies and gentlemen, see yourself at the very top with other people at the very top with you. 6, right now, I want you to go into full-out celebration for the life that you truly deserve. Run that commercial in your head and get ready to celebrate like you've never celebrated before. 7!
The only Chairman 750, David Imonitie. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the second session of our 2020 IM Mastery Academy virtual event and ends also today's exclusive streaming here inside the Impact Arena on Academy Island. We hope